everyone, welcome back to another video on Haadi. Yeah, this is Haadi speaking. So today we're basically going to attempt downgrading an iPhone 14 Pro from iOS 17 back to iOS 16.5 because the user, found it too buggy and, it affected the general usability of the device. Yeah. So you see, the problem is that things are about to get out of hand. Yeah. So try watching the video to the end so you understand exactly what went wrong, and do not try this at home. Read my lips. Okay, I guess I'm good to go. What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to revert from iOS 17 back to iOS 16 if you installed it and began to experience bugs. Yeah, I know everyone was really happy when Apple dropped iOS 17 that you all rushed to install it without really thinking of the consequences. So this 14 Pro has iOS 17 and the owner wants to reverse to iOS 16 because he's experiencing bugs that are more than him. So follow along the video and like and subscribe. All right, let's go. So, this is currently on iOS 17. So if we keep our data, because the point of this video is to install 16 back without losing any of our stuff. So if we keep our data and our settings and install 16 on that, that's if you back it up, it's going to conflict with iOS 17 because they have different kind of settings. So to resolve that, we need to go into settings and general resets. We need to reset just settings. This first option here, not the app data and normal data, just settings. So let's reset default back to default settings without losing any stuff. So the settings are being reset. Give it a moment and it will be done. So as you can see, we have reset default back to its default settings without losing our data. So the next step to do here is back up the device because now it's in its default settings, which means it won't conflict when we install iOS 16.5 back. But before you back up, to save time, we need to go into our PC, and if you want to use the IPSW to restore your phone or iTunes, either way is fine. So I recommend you start your download. You can see I've downloaded mine already. Yeah, this is 16.5 for iPhone 14 Pro. Downloaded already. You can also use iTunes. Either way is fine. So to back up the device, we need to plug this to our iTunes. Either on a Mac, we won't need iTunes there, but on a Windows, you need iTunes. So let's plug it in. Yeah, so as you can see, it's connected to the PC. This is a Mac, so to make things easier, we're in iTunes or Finder for Mac. So let's hit backup now. Okay, it's backing up. So give it a while and the backup will be done. So after backing up, you're going to find a last backed up to the Mac. Click on Manage Backups. Click on this and hit Show Finder. Now this is the folder where the backup is. So we go over to info.plist and use Visual Studio Code to edit the file. Now we hit Command and F to find something. Command F. Yeah. And now we hit Products. Yeah, just Products. So where Products version is, you can see 17.0 in the string tag. So you have to change that 17 to 16.5. So it will think it's a 16.5 file. You get, that's the point of tweaking the backup. So now that it's done, we hit Command S to save and we exit Visual Studio Code. So it's that simple. We have already tweaked the backup. Now you'll see at some point when I hover over it, it's going to update 16.5. Okay, you see 17.0 right now, but let's go back again. Now it shows 16.5. So you can see it has successfully downgraded the updates. So the next part is to flash our phone with the software we downloaded from ipsw.me. I'll leave a link to that in the description. So we have to turn off Find My Device first. Alright, so at this point we hit Option and Restore iPhone. You hold Option and you click it, it brings up this menu, navigates to the software file, which is it. So you hit Restore and it begins to restore. So right now it's restoring. The phone is probably showing some Apple stuff on his screen, make sure you leave it connected. Do not shake the cable. Yeah, very important. So let's fast forward to when it has restored. All right, so the phone is done restoring. Yeah, let's click on it and see what Apple has to show us. Welcome to your new iPhone. That's the backup, and let's try restoring it. So, disappointment in 3, 2, 1. But, well, who am I to judge? Let's get it over with. Restore the iPhone from backup. Boom, it failed. So, here disappointment is. Now, what you just saw is a live example of the fact that you can't downgrade to iOS 7 from iOS 17 to iOS 16 and keep your data. You're going to have to let it go. Yeah, it wasn't like before where you could just bypass it and change the software version in the playlist and all. So that's it. Yeah, you can't downgrade. So you're going to have to use something like iCloud to back up your stuff. I think that can help you to downgrade, but you can't just back up to a system or iTunes and do that. Because even when you do that, Apple is going to have to still wipe your device. And once they wipe it, it'll take it back to the first screen and still they'll tell you you can't restore. It will fail. Like the only way to restore it is by downloading the iOS 17 beta back to your 16.5 and then you restore the updates from there. So just know before you go to iOS 17 that you can't go back if anything goes wrong and keep your data the way it is. You're gonna have to use a cloud solution. So I hope this was quite informative and you got the intel I was trying to pass on. And thanks for watching. Yeah, I had it out. Subscribe too. Yeah, I like the video.